Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I am glad you made it. I'm going to do a reaction today on a sit rep. It's the VA's, one of the VA's, I guess, programs that they push out on their YouTube channel. Now, there are a couple great guys. There's usually 2 to 3 different individuals that push out information on the sit rep. And, I like to every once in a while go through and just kind of give my 2 cents, see if there was anything that might need a little more explanation and what have you. The topic today is the 100% rating. Can you work? What does that look like? I already know many of you out there are just, automatically going yes, except for TDIU. Let's look into it and see what else they're talking about. I do have, I guess, kind of a question in the back of my mind, and I'm wondering if they're going to cover it. So with that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. The 2 asks are really look, hit the thumbs up, let the video run. That is what helps to put this in the hands of those that need it. If you want to support the channel in other ways, consider being a member. Thank you so much to all you members. I really, really appreciate your support. You can do that by going to the homepage. You'll see highlighted members and a join button. Thank you so much. All right, so let's jump into that. I'm going to probably fumble around a little bit, and you know what? That's okay. And we'll get jumping into it. So this again is the VA's sit rep, and we're going to go ahead and press play and get going.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sit Rep. Today we are discussing whether or not a veteran who is receiving 100% VA disability is able to work. But before I dive into the details, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe, which helps the Sit Rep in its mission of connecting veterans with the benefits they have earned and deserve. So let's get into it. There are essentially 2 ways a veteran is awarded 100% VA disability.
Okay, so first of all, for those of you that have been watching for a while, no, there's more ways to get to 100%. Obviously, he's focusing in on 2 specific ones. I wish that there would have just been a quick overview, since it's the sit rep, not the bluff. The bluff would be a shorter version, right? So this is a little more, you can explain a little more. There's several ways to get to 100% that include temporary 100%. Would be one of them, right? So temporary 100%, you have the scheduler 100%, you have 100% permanent and total designation, and then you have TDIU, which is total disability, individual unemployability, TDIU, and that is 100% as well. So, all right. So anyway, again, he's focused on these 2. It's probably going to be your standard scheduler 100% with or without P&T. He's probably looping those into one. And then he's talking about most likely TDIU. And then he's not going to probably talk about temporary. All right, let's move on. Let's check it out.
Either they reach 100% through VA's schedule of ratings, which could be 1 or more conditions or illnesses that add up to 100% service connection, or a veteran can receive 100% VA disability through total disability based on individual unemployability, also known as TDIU. With regard to being rated 100% through VA's schedule of ratings, a veteran can work without any restriction, and there are no limits on the type of employment you seek or the income level you reach. You could be Elon Musk and still receive 100% VA disability.
So that's kind of funny. Yes, for the most part. My question here is, on the current rating schedule, let's say that you are 100% for mental health. For the 100% rating for mental health, it clearly states that you must be totally 100% occupationally impaired. Okay. Now, I don't remember the exact verbiage off the top of my head. Total social and economic inadaptability, I believe it is. So that infers that you are not working in order to get that 100%. My other kind of question to that, and I guess it's not really a question, it's just kind of a doubling down on that thought, is the news release that went out 2.5 years ago from the VA regarding this rating schedule change for mental health, along with respiratory and auditory conditions, but the mental health one. It stated from the VA that this change in mental health condition rating schedule change will open the door for those to receive 100%, even if they are unable to, or even if they are able to work. So that means that they can't work and get 100%. So I think there's a little bit of gray area here that I would love to hear that piece talked about. There's still time left. Let's see what happens.
However, when it comes to TDIU, things change. With TDIU, a veteran is receiving the benefit because they are unable to maintain substantially gainful employment due to service-connected disabilities. Okay, what does that mean? It means that a veteran does not have a rating of 100%, but due to the seriousness of certain injuries or illnesses, they just aren't able to work. So, veterans in this situation can apply for TDIU, and if approved, they are paid at the 100% rate, even though they are actually rated less than 100%. Given this reason, veterans on TDIU are generally not allowed to work full-time in a way that provides substantially gainful employment.
Now you're going to see there the quotations on the subtitling there. That is, according to the VA, substantially gainful employment. So you can earn some odds and ends money on TDIU. I do like that he kind of dived into TDIU a little bit there. One of the things that you're going to see with TDIU is typically a veteran will be somewhere between 60 and 90% rating. Now, I've done videos on TDIU with all the nuts and bolts, but typically you're going to see somebody in between those ratings that will get approved for TDIU. So you would be, and this is what he was talking about, you will be paid out at 100%, even though your rating is only 60 or 70 or 80 or 90. They will bump you to the 100% payment. Now, again, you can earn marginal kind of off and on type of income. I don't know. This has kind of been a gray area too. There's no real set, hey, you can earn up to this dollar amount. I really wish the VA would do that, to put a dollar figure in there, because I believe many veterans on TDIU are afraid to earn anything, even a nickel. So if there was you can earn up to $20,000 a year, right? Cool. Now I know when I hit 19,000, I'm just going to probably stop working, right? So that would be a great thing. Let's see if they touch on that at all.
However, a veteran may engage in marginal employment, such as part-time work or work in a protected environment, such as a family business, but it cannot exceed certain income thresholds, which is typically around the poverty level, which does change. So make sure you keep up on that from.
So what's a little bit bothersome about that is still, it wasn't definitive. The answer was not definitive. It is absolutely the poverty level set by Congress every year. That's not what was said. It was said somewhere around or something like that. So again, it's this messaging that gets people a little bit sketched out and then decide not to, then are living in a situation in which it could have been better if they would have known. I would love if the sit rep is watching this, Paul, if you're watching this, I would love if we could get definitive answers on the income piece, and if the VA incorporated that on the web pages specifically toward TDIU, all the qualifiers in the maximum income, and here's where you click and it takes you off to whatever the number is, right? That would be outstanding. All right, let's move on.
Year to year. In summary, can you work if you are a veteran with 100% VA disability? Yes, you can. But if you are a veteran receiving TDIU, there are limitations. And if you exceed those limitations, VA could take action to reduce or terminate your TDIU benefit, which is something we definitely do not want to see happen. If you have questions or concerns regarding this issue, I've included some helpful links in the video description below, or you can always call 1-800-MY-VA-411 and chat with an expert. As always, thanks for tuning in, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes of the Sit Rep.
All right. If you are not actually connected with the sit rep, you know, on their channel. Whether you agree or you think anything, to me, it's just an awareness piece, right? So if you're not subscribed to that, do it, because it's another voice, right? It's another person that's watching. And again, my whole point here and mission, I guess, is to inform all of us, our brother and sisterhood, all of our spouses and dependents, and so forth, and also create a presence that kind of acts as a lobbying body, right? So whether it's for the congressional members to know that we're paying attention, or the VA to know that we're paying attention, it is an important piece. The one drawback is that it's hard to leave comments on any of their stuff. I think that they've opened them up on all or some of their videos. So when you do have that opportunity, take advantage. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please leave in the comments if this is something that you enjoy, kind of shining another light in there. And I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.